Okay, y'all know how tier lists work. MCU faces 4 and 5 on a tier list because why not? Oh, this is the films, not the show, so unfortunately, no Daredevil or... Wait, Punisher 1 Last Kill is phase 6, not phase 5. So, the Black Widow movie. I think it's a hot take, but I actually quite enjoy this film. I think it's a B-tier film to me. It's not the worst thing ever. Like, yeah, it came out a little bit too late. I agree with that. I agree. Totally. But keep in mind. So did Revenge of the Sith and The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. Yeah, they're prequels as well. Look at this film. You can skip it. I don't blame you for skipping it at all, I mean. But I think it's entertaining to me. Look, it reminds me a bit of The Phantom Menace. No, not The Phantom Menace. No, Phantom Menace is actually worse than this Attack of the Clones. To me, they're about the same quality. But Attack of the Clones has better villains. Like, look, Count Dooku and Jango Fett are iconic to me. But Taskmaster, I already talked about her in many of my videos. So, I don't like her. Missed opportunity to me. Don't hate the actors, hate the writers. And Dreykov, he's just like Jeffrey Epstein to me. I call him Marvel Epstein. Brainwashes little girls. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so B-tier is a bit too high to you, I know. This one gave us one of my favorite MCU characters, Yelena, so you know darn well I like her. The action is pretty solid, I'll admit. Yeah, the CGI in the third act, it's kinda rough. I'll admit, like, it's genuinely worse than the Phantom Menace. How? Like, how? I don't know. But hey, keep in mind, Black Panther had it, I think the same quality as... They're both bad CGI, so... Okay. Seriously, in this film, Yelena is a bit funny. I kinda like her. A bit funny, yeah, wait, a bit. She's genuinely funny. Also, I like Alexei, Red Guardian is fine. Soviet Captain America. I didn't know we need that. Now I need the Bulgarian version. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I'm a bit conflicted on this film. On one hand, I genuinely think it's better than the Black Widow movie. You know what? No, it is better than the Black Widow movie. Like, come on, it's not even a fair comparison. But why is it in B tier? I don't like the third act. It's quite boring to me. I don't know, like, I like the first two acts a bit more. The third act is with a CGI dragon, the Dweller in the Night. He sucks souls. And yes, it sounds a lot like something that comes out of Lego Ninjago. Because it is. And well, look. The Mandarin. This is a great villain. Great performance. Genuinely. Shang-Chi as a character, I quite like him. I think he's a little bit overrated when people say he's super underrated. I think he's well rated, to be honest. But then again, I don't know much about the community behind this film, so I could be wrong. But damn it, I don't like the third act. The boss fight is pretty cool. Also, fun fact, this one has another Romanian. What was his name again? Razor Fist? That was his name? I know he's like a henchman or something, but he's Romanian and his actor also Romanian. Romanian bias, baby. Woo! Yeah, let's go! But that doesn't save it. The third act still sucks. But I'll be honest. Good protagonist, excellent villain, kinda shit third act. Like generally, the whole third act, when they entered Shang-Chi's mom's village, that's why I kinda lost interest in the film. Though hey, I gotta admit, I like the retcon with the Mandarin, you know, instead of, you know, Ben Kingsley being the Mandarin, like an actor, we got the real one. Thank you. Although I kinda like Ben Kingsley, but I cannot take him seriously because of the dictator. Like, come on, you were Uncle Tamir. Eternals. I don't care, lol. Yes, I specifically made this tier just for Eternals. Let me explain. This movie is very divisive. Some people love it, some people genuinely hate it. I think it's pretty boring and the characters, I do not care about them. This is one of the most boring Marvel films I have ever seen. Genuinely boring to me, but I couldn't care less to hate it. To hate something, I have to care, you know, but I just don't care about this film. I couldn't care about the villains. I know they wasted some good actors, like, they had really great castings. They wasted them. Quite unfortunate, you know. Great actors. I think the movie's a bit boring and it's... What? How does it help in the grander MCU scheme? How? It's just a standalone story. I genuinely want to skip this, but unfortunately, since I want to watch every single Marvel movie, I did watch this one, and I regret it. I'd much rather watch Batman and Robin because I at least laugh at it. This one just makes me bored. It's not the worst thing ever though. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I don't hate it because, like I said earlier, could it have been a better movie? Yes. I'm not asking for superhero spectacle every single time. Look, I understand if you want to do a slow movie. I appreciate slow movies. Oppenheimer is a great example. But look, if you're gonna do a slow movie, at least be interesting. Like Oppenheimer or... What was that movie's name again? I swear, I kinda have it in mind, but I don't remember it. What? Interstellar? That was the name? Spider-Man No Way Home. Look, I started watching the MCU in 2025, but when this movie came out, I was hyped for it because I liked the Lego Marvel games when I was younger. So, the Spider-Man movie with the Lizard, Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Electro. Yeah, fuck it. I said, yeah, why not? I'll watch this thing. And you have to be there for the hype. Andrew Garfield lied like he's not gonna be in the film. We all knew he was. I'm pretty sure even Charlie Cox said it. That, yeah, I'm not in the film. Guess what? Daredevil is in the film. Oh, fine, I can talk about Daredevil. Oh, baby, he's in a movie now? Thank goodness. Is this film nostalgia bait? I mean, Lizard didn't do anything. The other four kinda did something. Oh wait, I don't remember a single thing that Sandman did. I think it's an A-tier film. Look, Toby and Andrew aren't there for cheap fan service. They actually drive the plot in their way. Like, Andrew catches MJ. I know they all play Peter Parker, but I call them by the actor's name because it's a bit more fun that way. Was Doctor Strange necessary in the film? I think he was. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of the multiverse, but this one did it quite well. Also, the CEO of Sex apparently used one of Doctor Strange's sling rings. How did Ned learn it that fast? He truly is the CEO of Sex, isn't he? But yeah, the movie is a bit slow at times, if you want, but that doesn't really bother me, so why isn't it next year? I don't know, man. I genuinely don't know. There's a better movie than this one, so I'm saving that one for yesterday, but Spider-Man No Way Home. Legit quite good, I'll admit. I wanna see how the story continues in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Oh yeah, by the time of recording this, Brand New Day hasn't come out yet, so... yeah. Thor Love and Thunder. When I first heard about it, I was like, oh, a comedy Thor movie? Ragnarok did it well, and I like comedy movies. So this is my taste, right? Nope. It's just bad, cheap comedy, and Thor is a buffoon in this film. I guess the general consensus was right about this film. You people were right, apparently. I can't believe I said that. Christian Bale was wasted. And yeah, Jane returned, but I couldn't care less about her, to be honest. Hey, at least Thor is gonna be cool in Avengers Doomsday. It's gonna be a lot like Thor from Ragnarok and Endgame and Infinity War, so I guess that's something. I don't want to talk about this film because I did not like it at all. Multiverse of Madness. The concept of the multiverse is one that I'm very mixed on. On one hand, it can be terribly done. On the other, it can be amazingly done, like the Spider-Verse movies. Holy cow, the Spider-Verse movies are really great animation. Not just great animation, great movies in general. But this film, I don't know, I just think it's fine. Look, Benedict Cumberbatch is pretty good as well as Doctor Strange. He's great, I'll admit. What else do I have to say about this film? Oh yeah, nostalgia. Remember Patrick Stewart? He's back, and he dies. Wow. How many times did Patrick Stewart's Professor X die in a movie? Let's see. X-Men, Multiverse of Madness, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna die in Avengers Doomsday. You gotta kill off Patrick Stewart anyway, right? That's just a rule apparently. And I know there was this great casting with, I don't remember his name, lol, as Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, I know, he was wasted. I know. Black Bolt. Lol. I don't like playing as Black Bolt in the Lego Marvel games, to be honest. And let me think about it. This movie has madness in the title, and yet we're missing very key details to make it madness. For one, we don't see many multiverses. You said multiverse, we see like what, 2 to 3 universes in this movie. And well, madness means it's gonna be, crazy. And yet, when you talk about madness in my home country, you expect the owner of FCSB, Gigi Becali. He doesn't appear in this. So, false title. And Wanda was kinda poorly used. I think WandaVision was a great finale for her. Like, Elizabeth Olsen is a great actress. However, the Balkans did not start in 2008. I could talk about her and her thoughts on Serbia for an hour, but unfortunately, I don't wanna get angry or mad. So, and that's besides the point. She's great as Wanda, though. And you gotta kill Wanda like that? God damn it, man. This one had the potential, I guess. And yes, I think it's worse than the Black Widow movie. Sue me. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I think it's a pretty solid film. I don't think it's the greatest. I don't think it's even better than the original, but for what it is, it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Look, sure as the Black Panther. Oh, come on, those fucking Ned, Suka. And why they swear in Russian? I'm Romanian. Look, she's good, but better than T'Challa? No, I don't think she is. Chadwick Boseman was generational casting. Unfortunately, he passed away. The main villain, Neymar. I know it's Neymar, but come on. You know darn well on my channel, we call him Neymar, like the football player, because they sound alike. He had great motivation, great film by the way. But sure he has the Black Panther. I'm not fully convinced. And also, Ironheart. Look, I know people don't like Ironheart because black woman. Look, I don't like her because she's just annoying. Race? I don't like racism, alright? Sexism? Come on guys, come on. I think you're pathetic. Sexism? No. I'll insult anyone, but sexism and racism, I won't do that. When I insult someone, I'm at least creative. Anyway, back to the movie. I think Mbappe becoming king of Wakanda, I think it's quite nice. Look, I know some of you comic purists, but Mbappe was man-naive. Look, I know that. But, could you imagine his actor wearing that? That would be pretty racist. It's not like I'm super sensitive or something. Like, come on, I make fun of politicians all day. Like, my home country of Romania is shit at that. But, I have a line, you know? Also, killing off the queen. The queen mother? What? They have balls, I'll admit. I think it's a bigger movie. It has some weak parts in it, but pretty solid. I enjoyed it. Better than Shang-Chi and the Black Widow movies, that's for sure. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. I hate agreeing with the community at times because, look, I'm not expecting every single movie to be S tier, but this film is disappointing, you know? Like, Paul Rudd is great. I still think he's great as Ant-Man. Kang the Conqueror, look, because of the Jonathan Majors controversy IRL, which I'll not talk about, but I think it's very wrong of what he did, they had to replace him with RDJ as Doctor Doom. And well, it's kind of unfortunate because Kang is a really good multiversal threat. And let's be real, he got the face a bit too quickly by Ant-Man, so fuck this shit, man. And then there's MODOK. I think he's ugly. He's stupid. Genuinely stupid, man. But MODOK as a concept character is stupid either way. But this movie kinda got it a bit too dumb for me. Look, I understand the Ant-Man movies aren't the most serious. I know that. I want a film to be decent. I'm not expecting perfection out of every single movie. I generally am not. And the CGI in this, Many people said it, and I have to agree with them. It's kinda ugly. This one is basically CGI, and I think that's just a me thing, but I think Ant-Man's suit looks kinda worse than what it looked in Ant-Man the Wasp. I don't know. At least Jonathan Majors delivered a good performance as Kang. If you view it as a standalone Kang performance, it can be enjoyable, but keep in mind Kang was set up in the Loki series as the main Saga's threat, and yeah, you know what Jonathan Majors did. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This film is a pretty great conclusion to the trilogy. Focusing on Rocket was a good choice, I'll admit, and this is James Gunn's last MCU film until he went to DC. And also, this is the first movie that dropped an F-bomb. Swearing. About time, you fucking morons. And this was used pretty well. Of course Chris Pratt said it, of course he said it. Am I mad? Nah. Generally, it's a great send-off to these characters. So why isn't it S tier? Many people say it's S tier, it's one of the best Marvel movies. I don't agree. The High Evolutionary. He's a pretty good villain. You can hate him easily. Animal abuse. That's all for me to hate you, man. That's all. But I don't know. Look, I've never been the biggest fan of the Guardians as characters. I think they're all a bit overrated. But I can't deny that this is a great movie. I will not deny it. I think it's worse than No Way Home and the movie that is going in S tier. Oh yeah, S tier isn't there for nothing. Deadpool and Wolverine. Nostalgia Fest, isn't it? Nostalgia Fest. I'll say it right off the bat. Look, I think this is fine. I don't think it's as good as the first two Deadpool movies. I like Hugh Jackman, generational casting. Ryan Reynolds, he's not the best actor, but he's good as Deadpool. I mean, come on, there's the reason why he's beloved, right? But I don't know, the main villain kinda sucked in my opinion. Cassandra Nova in the lore, I'm pretty sure she's Charles' sister. So, there's a reason why she's bald, I guess. Lol. And yeah, Chris Evans returns as the Human Torch. Okay, I'm not gonna say it, but he's pretty good. But the other cameos, Gambit, Elektra, Blade, were they really that necessary? I don't think they were, to be honest. This is on the same quality as the Black Widow movie to me. They're both B tier. I don't know how to feel about this movie, to be honest. I generally don't. I know it's less serious, I know that. I'm not expecting serious things from a Deadpool movie, like, come on, it's obviously in the title. But damn it, the movie's villains kinda sucked. They're not really that memorable. This is Cameo Fest 101. And I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy, like, Elektra coming back from the shitty 2003 Daredevil movie. Yeah, that's kinda funny to me, like, they remember that movie exists and the 2000 Fantastic Four movies. They're so bad they're good. Actually, no. Chris Evans as Human Torch was pretty good, and the actor who played the Thing, pretty great. And Blade, I mean it's Blade, but that's what I have to say. Also, Blade Trinity sucks, as far as I heard. Deadpool and Wolverine is gonna beat the film to me. The Marvels. I really don't care about this film. Oh wait, they got Samuel L. Jackson? Fine, I guess I'll put it in a tier. I'm gonna put it in C tier. It's worse than Multiverse of Madness, but look, whilst I'm not the biggest fan of this film, its target audience is girls, little girls. What else do you want me to? Do you want me to hate every single thing about a film that's made for little girls? The question is, why the fuck did I watch this film? Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, come on. You got Mace Windu, Nick Fury, the guy who attacked Hayden Christensen in the Jumper movie. And I bet he's in other films as well. The main villain's plan, Dar-Ben, her plan is taken from Mel Brooks' Spaceballs. She wants to suck the air out of a planet. And Mel Brooks did that before. In 1987, Disney. I understand copying major movies, I understand, but copying parodies from fucking Mel Brooks That's a new low to me. And look, the cast isn't the worst thing. Captain Marvel, look, she's not as bad as in her solo movie. I mean, Brie Larson got something to do, I guess. Lol. Iman Vellani, I think that's her name. I think that's her name, right? The actress who played Miss Marvel. I mean, she seems like she wants to be there. And honestly, look, I think she's basically a Marvel fan. Like, I'm pretty sure there is an interview where she said it's not 616. I mean, girl is dedicated to this shit. And then there's... Wait, what was her name again? Let's see. I don't remember. Iman Vellani, Brie Larson, and what was her name again? The third one. Monica Rambeau or something? I couldn't care less about her, to be honest. I can't tell you a single thing about her. Other than the end credits where she's in the X-Men universe with Beast. That's the only thing I remember her for. Other than that, I genuinely forgot she's on screen. Look, this movie is made for girls. I watched it because Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, come on. I said that earlier, so what do you want me to say? The next movie is Captain America Brave New World. Look, Brave New World. You really spoiled everything with the Red Hulk. In the film, it's a good twist, but the marketing, that's what I'm saying. Wow, guys, genius plan, absolute cinema. You spoil it in the poster, you spoil it in anything, even in McDonald's. But the film itself, I think it's it. I mean, I couldn't care less about this one. It's just average. I generally forget about what is his name again? Joaquin, the new Falcon. I don't care about him, to be honest. Anthony Mackie is fine as Captain America. He's a good actor. Harrison Ford as the Red Hulk. Look, I think he's the highlight of the film. Generally the highlight. Oh, and they got Giancarlo Esposito, Moff Gideon, Gustavo Fring, the Chicken Man of Los Pollos Hermanos. And he's just there, I guess. Fine. I guess not every single Giancarlo Esposito has to be peak, you know? But, he's just there. I'm pretty sure you can remove him from the plot. Oh, and the main villain, the leader, set up in The Incredible Hulk. A movie which is older than half of my audience, I think. And I couldn't care less about the leader. Yeah, his design is goofy. But I couldn't care less about the film. I don't think it's bad, it's got pretty good action. And I like Harrison Ford in this film. So it's a C tier. Actually, I'm gonna put him above the Marvels because I like Harrison Ford in the film. You have to deal with it. And the best Marvel movie in Phase 5 and 4 is gonna be Thunderbolts. I fucking love this movie. The best Marvel movie in my opinion. Yes, the best Marvel movie ever made. Am I gonna get killed for this? Yes. But I do not fucking care. This is peak. Look, I know this movie was bad at the box office, but then again, who wants a film with the most random characters out there? I'm pretty sure Bucky is a household name, but apparently not even he could save it. Well, look, I like the plot. Bucky as a politician, it made me laugh a bit because, yeah, you know, insert Romanian joke, yeah, about our politics. Like seriously, this movie is that great, guys. I recommend watching it. It's got a great theme, depression. Yes. It flashes out every single character you couldn't care about. Except Yelena and Bucky. Like, god damn. Also, I cannot take them seriously because their boss is Elaine Benes. Okay, her name is Valentina, but you know, same actress. And yeah, I know Taskmaster dies instantly, but Bob the Sentry. My god. This is great. And let's be real, can we all agree that Yelena is the main character of the film? I'm pretty sure we all know by that. And also in the film, Sentry says he did meth and there is a scene where he called Walker Walter. Wait a minute, meth? Walter? You guys know what I'm thinking about, aren't you? that conversation with Yelena and Red Guardian outside, you know, when I'm pretty sure you'll remember it, when she said she had nothing. Damn. That's a great performance by both actors, genuinely. And yes, I know Bucky isn't exactly as important as he is in Winter Soldier and, you know, Civil War. But he's not useless in this show. I think they used Bucky better in this than Captain America 1. Oh, and look, I'm not saying this is the best movie ever made. No. This is my favorite Marvel movie ever made. I mean, I like Oppenheimer more than this. Like, who could have thought they made a movie about the B or C list characters and make it that great? I didn't think about that. And yet they did. They did it. Let's be real, Bucky was a total badass, and that's when he was on his bike and he actually caught every single one. Like, literally, it's like he destroyed Alexei's van. No, it's a limo. I know it's a limo. Okay, I'm not sure if he destroyed it, but they left it ambiguous. But I'm pretty sure it is. But no, seriously. Bucky as a politician. I can't. It's just in my nature. You can't stop it. I kinda wish we got the, you know, people call those the shame rooms. I mean, we got to see Elena's and Walker's, but we didn't see the ones for Bucky, Alexei, and Ghost. We didn't see them. Oh, and also saw it for Valentina. I kinda wish we got to see for all of them, but hey, I'll take what I can get, you know? But I wish I got one for Bucky. Just saying, more Bucky screen time. But this is my favorite Marvel movie of all time. Will you agree with me? No, I'm not expecting that. But this is peak Marvel to me. I hope you don't kill them all in Avengers Doomsday. Please don't kill them all. I mean, I'm expecting Bucky to die in Doomsday, but not all of them, please. Actually, you can kill off Ghost, I couldn't care less about her. So, that's the video, bye bye then. Thunderbolts is peak Marvel, and you cannot stop me from thinking about this.